My name is Stephen Burns. I'm president of the Untermyer Gardens Conservancy, which works in a partnership with the City of Yonkers to restore Untermyer Gardens, a city-owned park. Untermyer Gardens was originally an estate called Greystone. The mansion was built in the 1860s by John Waring, who was the largest manufacturer of hats in the world. It was then acquired by Samuel Tilden, the governor of New York, who ran for president of the United States, won the popular election, but was denied the presidency through the Electoral College. Samuel and Minnie Untermyer purchased the property in 1899. Interestingly, Samuel was Jewish and Minnie was Christian. Untermyer was perhaps the most successful lawyer in America and a leading progressive figure, fighting for economic reform, women's suffrage, and opposing Adolf Hitler in the 1930s. In 1916, Untermyer hired the architect Wells Bosworth to design what would become known as America's most spectacular garden. Bosworth had previously designed Kykuit, the Rockefeller estate nearby. Greystone was 150 acres in size, supplied by 60 greenhouses and maintained by 60 gardeners, and became world famous. One day in 1939, 30,000 people visited. After Untermyer's death in 1940, the mansion was demolished and much of the land became a Yonkers park. During this period, the property deteriorated greatly. Under the leadership of the Untermyer Gardens Conservancy since 2011, the garden has seen a dramatic rebirth. The walled garden is now the best preserved example of an Indo-Persian garden in the world. It is based on the idea of the Garden of Eden, with its 4 canals symbolizing the 4 rivers of paradise. The vista was called the most monumental feature in a private garden in America. Based on the Villa d'Este in Italy, it is terminated at the bottom with a pair of ancient Roman monolithic columns 2,000 years old, the largest in the Western Hemisphere. The Temple of Love has been magnificently restored with 6 cascades and 5 waterfalls. Its elaborate wrought iron dome is original. Other features like the rock and stream garden, vegetable garden, ruin garden, and rhododendron walk have also been created. Much remains to be restored. Over 125,000 people visited the garden in 2022, and it is considered the #1 visitor attraction in Westchester County.
Hi, I'm Trish Lindeman, the Education and Outreach Officer for Untermyer Gardens Conservancy. We're reaching out to you, the teachers and administrators of the Yonkers Public Schools, to let you know of a wonderful outdoor learning opportunity. Bring your students to Untermyer Gardens for a field trip. As you've seen from our president, Stephen Burns, Untermyer Gardens is a majestic and monumental landscape, unlike anything else in the region. We have a lot to offer students and teachers who want a field trip where students can actively learn about their senses, ancient mythology, or history. This spring, we will offer guided tours that are appropriate for students from pre-K through 12th grade, which are led by our highly trained volunteer docents. Our current tours conform with New York State learning standards, and we're always working on new and different topics. For the youngest students, we offer a sensory tour, where young children will actively use their senses to experience nature and the world around them. They will feel the grass as they roll down a gentle hill, listen to the sounds of nature, and see the colors in the garden. For slightly older students, we offer adventure tours, which are a lot like guided scavenger hunts through the garden, where they discover natural and man-made elements and use their imagination while developing their wayfinding and observational skills. We offer a mythology tour for middle school age children. Our walled garden is full of elements from many different cultures, and the mythology tour shows middle school students some concrete examples of some of the ancient mythology that they've been learning. For the oldest students, we offer history tours that focus on the local history of the site, as well as garden history, design, and architecture. While we don't have any indoor classroom space at this time, there are picnic tables and a large lawn where students are allowed to spread towels or blankets and eat the lunch that they have brought with them. We also have a water fountain and restrooms. In addition to guided tours, we have 2 virtual lessons on our YouTube channel, which are appropriate for older students. Samuel Untermyer, A Life in 3 Acts, and Untermyer Gardens, Inspiration, History, and Restoration. You can reach these through the link on our website. We would also like to be a resource for schools who are interested in establishing and maintaining a school garden. If you're developing a school garden or would like to explore the topic, please reach out to us. If you'd like to learn more or are interested in bringing your class to Untermyer Gardens for a field trip this spring, check out the school outreach page on our website or contact me directly.